Guys, let me not lie to you. I've had a shocking start to the year training wise. Okay, today is the 12th of January 2026. Okay, and all I've done is a New Year's Day run where I did a 10k timed run, and I did a 5k easy run on, I want to say, Friday. Okay, that's it. I think I've been to the gym once, maybe. I definitely went on New Year's Day as well. And I think that's it, you know, in terms of gym as well. So it's been a terrible start to the year. And the problem is, I get like this every year. Every year, the Christmas and New Year period just completely throws me off, okay? Now, I know why. But at the same time, it's not an excuse. So basically, what is this going on? So basically, obviously, you've got my birthday, 17th of December, boom. A week later, Christmas, boom. A week later, New Year, boom. Do you get what I mean? And then you're still recovering from that New Year period until at least the first Monday of the year, if it's not too soon into the New Year, right? And so it's just been like that for me. Do you get what I mean? And so while around my birthday and the lead up to Christmas, I was still kind of training and I was still pretty active and whatnot. I think obviously from Christmas up until kind of this point, it's been a bit calass. So I really need to kind of get my foot out my derail and get back on it. Do you get what I mean? Because I'm meant to be in kind of marathon. I'm meant to be in a marathon block now. Do you get what I mean? As I've said in a previous video, a lot of what I was doing before was basically just base training, just getting my body used to the mileage and the time on my feet, etc. So now it's actually marathon prep training, where I'll be introducing speed work and tempo stuff and all that type of stuff, right? So yeah, and I think when I deep it, I think there's 15 weeks left until the marathon, which is basically equivalent of what I had done up until kind of the last video, if you like. So I'm thinking to myself, like, from where I am now, can I get to sub 4 hours by then? We'll see, man, we'll see. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But yeah, I mean, I need to sort it out. So, I mean, let me talk about the 2 runs that I have done so far. So, New Year's Day, woke up about 7 o'clock, got out and did a timed 10k, because I'd never done one. Usually what I do on New Year's Day is I just go out and I do like a 5k, but I've never really like, I've always said to myself, oh, this will be my benchmark to see where I started the year and whatnot, but I've never really gone on and actually like continued running that year or like done much. Do you get what I mean? As I say, I've not really been much of a runner up until this point. But in this time around, obviously I did a timed 5k a few weeks back or whatnot. This time around I said, you know what? Well, it wasn't even a timed 5k, it was just a 5k that I did pretty quickly relative to me, obviously. I definitely had more in the tank. Because the way I felt when I finished that 10k on New Year's Day was absolutely no joke. If that's how people feel when they do timed runs and they like leave it all out there, I'm not sure how many more times I want to be feeling like that again. Guys, I was wrecked after that 10k for that evening. So I did the 10k. To be fair, I went to the gym, linked up with my boy Bounce, we went to the gym. So that probably wouldn't have helped my my central nervous system, if you like, but yeah, I was wrecked that evening, absolutely finished. So yeah, I don't really want to be feeling like that many more times again in the future. But anyway, I did the 10k, sorry, in it was about 58 minutes and 34 seconds, I want to say. I came out the blocks very hot. I remember I came out very hot. I was doing about anywhere between like 5:15 to 5:40 per kilometer for the first, like, I think 7 kilometers. Obviously gradually getting slower, if you like, but I do recall getting to a point where I was just like, I'm actually not going to be able to sustain this for the whole 10k, so we're gonna have to see, right? Anyway, so I've just cracked on. I remember getting to 5k and I'm like, yeah, nah. 7k, by 7k I'm like, I am holding on for dear life. For dear life, I'm holding on. And it got to a point where, you know, when like in your head you're putting in max effort, and then you know when your body, your mind and your body are out of sync. So in your head you're putting in max effort, but I'm looking at my times and I'm looking down at my feet and my arms, and they're just like, they're just not moving. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, I finished on about 6:30 per kilometer, but as I said, I was spent. I was absolutely done. But yeah, I mean, glad I got out and done it. I'll probably do another one same time next year, to be honest with you, just see kind of where I get to and how much time I can bring down on that. I can imagine myself bringing down a lot of time on that though. I can imagine myself bringing down a lot of time and bringing that down to like 45 to 50 minutes. Oh, let me say 45 to 49 minutes, because I can definitely see myself doing sub 50 minutes, but obviously this time next year. I mean, given how fast I want to be running a marathon, but to be fair, that's not sub 50 minutes, but still. Because yeah, that's what, 5:40 per kilometer, which is obviously like what, like 54 minutes. So yeah, oh my days, about these lights that honestly, I don't understand the logic behind why they change so quickly. It's ridiculous. Anyway, so that was New Year's Day, and as I said, I've done absolutely nothing else except for a 5k easy run that I did the other day, and I can't lie, I felt like both runs, to be honest with you, I'm feeling the effects of the Christmas period. Because also another thing about the Christmas period is I actually started drinking again, but I drank over the Christmas period, right? And I haven't drank in months, and I feel like I have felt the effects of that, just in terms of my body. I've put on a couple kg, that would be as a result of the drinking, and yeah, these runs just not feeling amazing. Do you get what I'm saying? Because even when I started the 5k, despite how quickly I went out, like I just felt kind of heavy and just like stodgy. And bear in mind, obviously I drank not a lot, but I had a couple drinks the day before. I didn't drink at night, but I had a couple drinks the day before New Year's Eve. And so yeah, I feel like I've been feeling the effects of that. So I went out for this 5k easy run, and again, it just felt like, I don't know, I can't remember how long I did it in. I think I did it in like 33 minutes. But yeah, it just didn't feel kind of as natural as running had started feeling up until this point. Do you get what I mean? So yeah, anyway, I mean, I'll reverse that, get back to where I was, and yeah, crack on from here. But ultimately, this week we're gonna start ramping things up. So today's Monday. I'm gonna try to get in the gym tonight. Tomorrow I'm gonna do a 7k easy. Thursday I think it's an 8k tempo, or 8k steady-ish if you like. So, but with that one, basically I'll do like, I think it's a 4k warm-up if you like, and then a 4k warm-up at easy pace, and then 4k at slightly faster pace. Saturday my recovery runs are now up to I think 5 or 6k, and Sunday is a 20k long run. So yeah, that'll be interesting because I've not done a long run in a little while, but I mean, with this week's training I should be right to get back up to that, and I'm gonna take it relatively easy as well, to be fair. But anyway, that's this week. Yeah guys, I hope you lot have had a much better start to the year than I have. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. We give ourselves grace, we turn it around, and we push on, right? So yeah, I'll be fully in the swing of things from today. So yeah, as I said, hope you guys are all well as always, and don't forget, running the marathon to raise money for charity, the Sickle Cell Society. So there'll be a QR code on the screen / a link in the description for you guys to follow to the donation page. So please check that out. I've got a goal I'm trying to reach, so anything you can do to help me achieve that goal would be greatly appreciated. And I will catch you in next week's video, updating you on how well this week has gone. Peace.